Buenos días. Es el viernes y son las 12. Hello, everyone. It's Friday and it's 12 o'clock, so it's time for our last Community Spanish of this week. Number 3 of 3, broadcasting Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at noon. We also have, in addition to Community Spanish, Community French going on Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 8:30, and Children's Spanish every morning, Monday through Thursday at 11:30, and Kids French every evening, Monday through Wednesday at 8 p.m. So a lot to tune into. In addition to our Instagram live broadcast, we have one for French and Portuguese as well. So a lot of content going on there. So today is going to be our last video for this week, and then just giving a reminder that next week, because Monday is Labor Day holiday, we will not be having any live video programming broadcasting on that day. So you'll see me next on Wednesday, and that goes for all of our other programs that normally would broadcast on a Monday, like the Children's Spanish and Children's French. This will also not be happening on Monday, so you can have a nice rest. And then one final reminder is that we have our round of September classes are starting up next week. So if you're last minute trying to get into a class, there's still a few classes accepting new students. But please get in touch with us as soon as possible to coordinate. And if you need any help to find the right class, please feel free to reach out to us, and we're happy to help you. You can either look on our website to find more information about the classes, or to request some help, or you can reach out on our Facebook here. Either way, any way will work well to get in touch with us. So for today, we're going to be continuing on our Lectura, our reading series, and we're going to be, again, increasing the difficulty as we've been doing every time. So we're going to do another reading that's just slightly more difficult from the last reading, and so each time we're building our skills. So I'm going to share my screen, and you can see along with me. I'm going to, as usual, do the first reading of the reading for you, so you can just listen and try to absorb the information. And then we'll do a second reading where we're reading together. And then there are a few questions after the reading, so we can check and make sure that we've understood all of the vocab, the verbs, all of the good content of the reading. So let's get into that. So. All right, so here we have our reading here. This one is called El fin de semana, el fin de semana. So as I said, I'm going to do the first reading, and then I will do another reading together. So, el fin de semana. A la familia de Carlos le gustan las tradiciones. Cada semana ellos hacen las mismas cosas. Por ejemplo, ellos hacen la compra siempre los sábados por la mañana. Ellos compran en el supermercado. El padre de Carlos hace una lista con las cosas que ellos compran. Los domingos por la tarde, ellos hacen ejercicio. Toda la familia sale a la calle y corren, saltan y bailan. La madre de Carlos siempre hace comida porque ellos hacen mucho ejercicio y necesitan reponer fuerzas. Cuando hace frío, ellos hacen ejercicio dentro de casa. Es más difícil hacer ejercicio dentro de casa porque hace calor y la casa es pequeña. Ellos tienen cuidado para no hacer daño a los demás. Los lunes por la noche, la hermana de Carlos hace una llamada a sus abuelos y todos hacen cola para hablar con ellos. Algunas veces Carlos hace una llamada por videoconferencia y habla con sus amigos. Muy bien, so that was reading number 1. So now we're going to do another reading together. So por favor, repite después de mí. Okay. So I'm going to say the words, and then I want you to repeat them after me. So, a la familia de Carlos le gustan las tradiciones. Cada semana ellos hacen las mismas cosas. Por ejemplo, ellos hacen la compra siempre los sábados por la mañana. Ellos compran en el supermercado. El padre de Carlos hace una lista con las cosas que ellos compran. Los domingos por la tarde, ellos hacen ejercicio. Toda la familia sale a la calle y corren, saltan y bailan. La madre de Carlos siempre hace comida porque ellos hacen mucho ejercicio y necesitan reponer fuerzas. Cuando hace frío, ellos hacen ejercicio dentro de casa. Es más difícil hacer ejercicio dentro de casa porque hace calor y la casa es pequeña. Ellos tienen cuidado para no hacer daño a los demás. Los lunes por la noche, la hermana de Carlos hace una llamada a sus abuelos y todos hacen cola para hablar con ellos. Algunas veces Carlos hace una llamada por videoconferencia y habla con sus amigos. Muy bien. Okay, so now that we've had a chance to listen and read this lectura 2 times, now we can take an opportunity to try the questions and see if we are able to understand the content that we learned and find the information that we need to answer these questions. So in this time, I'm going to show the questions and we'll work on them together, but please feel free to write your answers in the comments on the video. So escribe tus respuestas en los comentarios abajo. Write your answers in the comments below. So let's see if we can answer these questions together. So, número 1, ¿cuándo hace la familia la compra? ¿Cuándo hace la familia la compra? So we know from all of our previous readings that the word cuando means when. So it's our question word meaning when. So, ¿cuándo hace la familia la compra? So as I always say as a tip, even if you're not sure exactly about the content that you're reading, you can still usually match up some words you see in the question with the reading itself to find where the answer may be. Even if you don't really understand the content or all of the content, you can still usually try to match up some of the words you see in the question with the words you see in the text. So for example, maybe we'll be looking for keywords like familia and compra to find the answer to this question. So let's see if we can find information like that. So we want to know cuándo hacen la familia la compra. Okay, so here we can identify the phrase right here, hacen la compra. So we can again match it with the phrase we see mentioned in the question. So even if we don't know what this means, we can still find the answer. So this sentence, por ejemplo, ellos hacen la compra siempre los sábados por la mañana. So here we have our answer. So the question was cuándo, when. So here we have los sábados por la mañana. So if we're going to answer this question con una frase completa with the complete sentence, so we can say, por ejemplo, la familia hace la compra los sábados por la mañana, on Saturday mornings. Los sábados por la mañana. Okay, so that's número 1. Now on to número 2. ¿Qué ejercicios hacen ellos? ¿Qué ejercicios hacen ellos? So we have the question word ¿qué?, which we know means what. So, ¿qué ejercicios hacen ellos? So we can see here our keyword in this question is ejercicio. So let's see if we can identify ejercicio in the lectura. Okay, so for example, we first see it mentioned, los domingos por la tarde, ellos hacen ejercicio. So that's the first place we can see this expression appear. So then our question was, ¿qué? Right? We're asking what kind of exercises do they do? Okay, so we're going to look in that general section where we found hacen ejercicio. We see toda la familia sale a la calle, corren, saltan y bailan. So here's where we have our answer. We have these tres actividades, these three activities, corren, saltan, y bailan. So again, if we want to practice putting this answer into a complete sentence format. So, ¿qué ejercicios hacen ellos? Ellos, this one's already kind of written up for us, right in the way we need it in here. Ellos corren, saltan, y bailan. They run, jump, and dance. Muy bien, that's número 2. Número 3, ¿qué hacen cuando hace frío? So, ¿qué hacen cuando hace frío? So again, we have the word, question word, ¿qué again? And we can see this key phrase is hace frío, it's cold. So, ¿qué hacen cuando hace frío? So let's see if we can find this information here. Again, we look for hace frío as maybe our keyword. So, ¿qué hacen cuando hace frío? Let's see. Okay, so here we have our first, the mention of the phrase, hace frío. Okay, so here's where we know we're probably going to find the answer around this phrase. Cuando hace frío, ellos hacen ejercicio dentro de casa. Ellos hacen ejercicio dentro de casa. So again, we have this lead word, cuando hace frío, which we saw from our question. So we have the answer right here. Ellos hacen ejercicio dentro de casa. So this one, again, we can really just take literally from the text. We don't have to change anything around to answer the question. We can say, cuando hace frío, ellos hacen ejercicio dentro de casa. Copy exactly from the text, and it'll answer our question. Okay, on to the last one. Número 4. ¿Con quién habla la hermana de Carlos los lunes por la noche? Okay, so this one is a little bit more sophisticated, a little longer of a question. So, ¿con quién habla la hermana de Carlos los lunes por la noche? Okay. So we have con quién. Okay, so these are our kind of two-part question word. So con means with, quién, who. So who, like with whom, habla la hermana de Carlos los lunes por la noche. So again, we have several keywords we can use to find the information in the text. So we have los lunes por la noche and hermana, maybe are kind of our keywords that are unique to this, finding the answer to this question. So let's see if we can find this answer. And again, we're looking for a who answer because the question was con quién. So we're looking for a person to be our answer. Okay, so let's see if we can find this information here. So again, here we can see our attention can be drawn here. We see los lunes por la noche, which was part of the keywords in our question. So we know this is where we should be looking to find the answer. Los lunes por la noche, la hermana de Carlos hace una llamada a sus abuelos. So here's where we find the content to answer this question. So, los lunes por la noche, la hermana de Carlos hace una llamada a sus abuelos. So again, this is another case where we can literally just take exactly how it's written in the text and use that to answer the question. Sometimes we have to do a little bit more kind of rearrangement. So for example, if the reading is from the perspective of yo, and then when we're answering the questions, they're talking about someone, then we have to change it to él and ella when we're speaking about someone. But then in the original, maybe it was yo. But in this one, in the reading, we were talking about them, and then we have to answer the questions about them. So it's exactly the same. So we can really just take exactly as we see from the text. And so, okay, muy bien. So that is our last question for this reading. So again, I just wanted to remind you, we'll be back next week for the next Community Spanish on Wednesday because we'll be taking up the Labor Day holiday. In the meantime, if you would like to check out the class options we have coming up in September, you can visit our website, rolalanguages.com or rolalang.com. Both of them will bring you to the same URL, so you can find all of the class options. And also you can see all of our Facebook Live videos are uploaded there, so all of the links are there. You can easily find the videos you need, in addition to some extra worksheets to go along with the materials. So if you want to get a little bit extra practice or share the worksheet with someone, you're totally welcome to do that. So you can find all of those resources at our website. So with that, I hope you have a great long weekend. Gracias y adiós.